need some live music. That's what we need. We need some going live music. Somebody make us some going live music. What's up? What's up, y'all? Oh, we're gonna start it on Facebook? Where we going? We're going. Damn. Going live on Facebook. Got it going. Jeremy's getting a drink real quick. We're gonna start this. The Chiefs versus the Raiders review. As you know, always the Chiefs fan, the Raiders fan with no gear on.
I don't need gear. I got 3 trophies.
No gear on. We got 4 with the AFL. Or 5. So, we might have to scoot this over. You can really see you. You're out of front. Yeah, we're gonna scoot this over.
What?
You're out of front. We're gonna scoot this over.
No, don't look that.
No. There you go. Yeah, you're too far to the side. There we go. There we go. There we go. They can barely see you. That's okay. All right. So, what's up? With the Vegas Bench Warmers. I'm Eric. He hate me 702. This is
Jeremy with a G.
I'm the Chiefs fan. This is the
Raiders fan.
Unfortunately, it was a good game last night. And I say that unfortunately because my heart was racing like crazy. I thought I was going to have a full-blown heart attack. I was nervous as shit. What about you? How was you doing? I know you weren't as nervous as I was.
I wasn't really nervous. More pissed off.
Okay, so go ahead. Tell me your feelings about it. What were you pissed off about?
I just want them to fire Paul Gunther.
Okay, so the defensive coordinator?
Yeah, because how do you bring?
Well, Rod Marinelli's your defensive coordinator, right?
No, Rod Marinelli is the defensive line coach.
Okay, Paul Gunther's. Okay, gotcha.
Gunther's coordinator.
Okay, so go ahead.
I don't know how on a goal line play, essentially, you bring Jonathan Abram up to the line of scrimmage and leave Kelsey wide open in the fucking end zone.
Oh, you're talking about the 30-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah. And then Abrams didn't go back and catch.
No, he didn't drop in coverage. He came up.
Yeah. But I say once he passed him, he didn't go back at all. Yeah. Because they were highlighting that play. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying there. Yeah.
But like we talked about yesterday, the refs were going to decide who won and lost that game. With the amount of bullshit flags thrown that entire game.
Yeah, there was a lot there
on both sides.
Two personal unsportsmanlike conducts, one on your sideline.
One on the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the bench. And then we had one on Tyrann Mathieu. Now, don't get me wrong. I saw Tyrann Mathieu bump into him, but I was like, that's a flag? Like, are you guys worried that it's going to be like 1960 or 70 when there was a brawl? Like, it seemed like they were really quick to throw flags for some bullshit.
They were really quick to throw flags in our game, but not one of the other games this weekend. Where they only had like 3 flags the entire game.
Yeah, we had in that game there was 18 penalties.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, there was 18 penalties.
That's why I said the refs were going to decide who won and lost that game.
Yeah, with us having 10, and I think you guys had 8. Yeah, you guys had 8 penalties and we had 10. And I mean, they were crucial penalties, a lot of them.
Right, because the one took us back from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, well, you had that one.
We had to kick the field goal.
We had that one. You also had the one where the false start, and then it went back, and then there was we put it half an inch on like a pass interference or something. Then it was a false start after Josh Jacobs missed the play or whatever. You guys went back, and then it was a Jason Witten touchdown. But I mean, there was like the pass interference on Travis Kelce, which I don't think was pass interference at the time. That one, there was a lot of questionable calls.
Yeah, that game pissed me off.
A lot of questionable calls. So, outside of that and firing Gunther, how do you think the Raiders played? Like, what do you think of their offense?
So the offense played great. I mean, no sacks, pretty much no pressures. Carr had, I think, just 1 hit from Jones, and that was it the entire game. I mean, Carr's firing on all cylinders other than the last, the last 28 seconds of the game where
but that pass short. You got it. He's trying to make a play there.
So, I mean, I don't hold that against him.
Yeah.
But
that's almost like a Hail Mary interception, in my opinion.
Yeah. Our offense, I think our offense played great. I mean, there were some drop passes that shouldn't have been dropped. I think there was like three passes that were dropped, 2 from Aguilar.
No. one from Aguilar and 2 from your fullback.
No, Aguilar had 2 drop passes.
Okay, so then there was 4.
Yeah,
Because there's 2 from your fullback. I know that because I wrote down those 3 drops specifically because those were key changing drops in my opinion.
But other than that, I think the offense played great. The defense, on the other hand, I mean, they had good moments, but like just I don't know. It's
No, see. I think like with the Chiefs, I think our offense was a little flat. I think that Mahomes, and I don't want to say he's forcing it to Demarcus Robinson, but there's a lot of times
there were several throws he was forcing that ball.
Yeah, there was a lot there.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of. He's a gunslinger, so he's going to force some balls, and because of that, you got to kind of live with that because you know if he doesn't do that, he's not making some of these other plays that everybody loves. Yeah. So but a lot of times with Robinson, and maybe Robinson was doing too much. He had like 6 catches, but it was just like a lot of his yards. The times he caught it to me, it was like almost like a point guard stopping the ball. It was like it was stagnant. Like I'm like, why the fuck are you running that way? Run straight.
Yeah.
When he took the ball out of it, when he caught the punt, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you going? Stop! Fair catch that bitch. And I think the interception at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I like that.
But it was a total miscommunication.
Yeah.
Like my girlfriend Alyssa was going crazy, like, no, why would you even fucking throw that, Mahomes? And I was like, babe, Robinson ran the wrong route. I'm telling you. Mahomes thought he was gonna curl in. He didn't think he was going that way. He thought he was curling this way. It was probably a read option route. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where he read and they just went different ways.
Yeah.
I think our offense. I think our offensive scheme was a lot better this game plan than last time. We focused on getting the ball out of Mahomes' hands really, really fast. Did you just start the?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We both forgot it.
We focused on getting the ball out of Mahomes' hands really, really quickly, and then which was amazing. We had a lot of quick snows, quick passes in the very, very beginning. There wasn't a lot of deep throws going on. A lot of those throws were coming off of runs and scrambles, which I think in the beginning your defense played very well. They got no pressure. They didn't get much pressure on them. There was no sacks allowed on our side either. But I think that was more our game plan design than your guys'. You see what I'm saying? Last game, he held the ball way longer, and you guys hit him fucking 3 or 4 times, like sacked him. This time, I think our game plan was we're getting the ball out of the hands fast because of what was going on with your defense last time. Our fucking defense sucks.
Yeah, defense up.
I mean, I've been telling everybody for a while now. Our defense is fucking horrible. Like they reverted back to 2019. Nope. The one we lost in the AFC Championship 19. 19. They reverted back to that defense where they are just, and you can't even say that, like, oh, they bend that don't break. No, the fuck, they break all the time. They just come up with key plays and key moments, and it works because who we have at quarterback. Like, we have a shot.
Yeah.
Like, a minute 43 left, 3 timeouts. We're fucking scoring. We're scoring. Like, that's the thing. That's the issue. But, again, Derek Carr was carving us up. Derek Carr carved us up defensively like crazy. I think the Raiders played very, very well on offense.
Yeah.
I think he controlled the line of scrimmage extremely well. I don't understand how they did not get every time he said a basketball term that it was a fucking handoff to Josh Jacobs. I figured that out after the 3rd time. But I think the game was overall. I think it was extremely
I figured it out after the James Harden ball.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. I thought. Well, I know there was Kobe, there was Mamba, there was Chris Mullen.
But that all came after.
Okay, so yeah,
because I think the first audible was James Harden.
That might have been it, yeah. So
and everybody was going nuts on Twitter and everything.
So this is what I need to happen, okay? I need the Steelers to I need you guys to win some more games.
You need to come in.
Nope. I just need you to win more games.
You need to be in 3rd.
No, shut the fuck up. We need to stay in 2nd.
Because first seed gets a bye.
Yeah, we need to stay in 2nd.
So if you go in second and we end up seventh, we play you.
No, we've already went over this. You play one automatically.
No, we play 3.
No, you play one. So
in
you
the wild card.
Yeah, so in the wild, and and if you're seventh and we're 2, yes, we play each other. That's why I need you to win. We're 2 right now. If the playoffs started today, we would face each other in the first round.
Yeah.
So I need you to move the fuck up and go ahead and go to 6. So that way we can play 7. Exactly. We beat 7, and then we can play in the AFC Championship. That's the only time I want to see you guys again. I don't want to see you before that. It's not really that I'm scared. It's just I think that with what we saw the last 2 games, we need stakes on the line for this.
I was surprised that the comments out of Mahomes and Kelsey's mouth after the game.
I heard him.
I was surprised. Well, I was more surprised at Kelsey because he's been in the league longer.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me from those 2 because they're just so real. Like they're just like their friendship's so real. They're so like intertwined. Like they go out and do stupid shit. Like everybody knows they were drunk as hell on the fucking Super Bowl championship parade. They go out to clubs. Like they are. I think now if Andy Reid or if let's say Tyreek Hill came out and said that would probably surprise me more.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill just tweeted out, "Is he number 1 yet?"
Yeah, you said that. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not, buddy. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I mean. Motherfucker had he had 11 and 102 and a touchdown.
He's still not Hopkins.
Fuck no. But yeah, no.
I mean, you ain't gotta say no more.
I look. First of all, I didn't say. I agree. He's not number 1. Yeah,
but I mean, he's fast. He's probably the fastest person.
He's 4, maybe.
I probably put him somewhere between 3 and 4.
I mean, this year he's definitely 3 and 4. Yeah, because you have Mike. Well, this year he'd be above Michael Thomas because Michael Thomas has been in.
Yeah, he's been out a lot.
But I mean, if you're just drafting a team and you going from receivers, you're taking Hopkins 1.
Oh yeah.
Thomas 2. Then you got like 3 people that you could probably move around there. Because I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster when he's healthy, but let's see, nah, probably not.
He stepped on the official flag and hurt his toe.
Yeah. So yeah, the playoffs start now. We would play each other. That to me, we need AFC Championship. So y'all need to move up some. I don't want y'all to lose, but
I just want that 3rd game this season.
I'm good with that. I just want it for the AFC Championship.
I'll take it at any point at this.
No.
I'll take it.
I don't want it at any point.
I know where you want it. I know
the AFC Championship.
I like it there too.
I want the hatred to come when we walk into that championship, the Super Bowl, after whooping the Raiders. We live in Vegas. Just to let y'all know.
The real hatred.
That's why it says
Raiders walk in.
That's why I said no, it won't. That's what no, it won't, because then I'll just be fucking pissed and watch sports for 2 weeks.
You gotta come watch the Super Bowl.
You won't see me on the podcast.
You gotta come watching the Super Bowl with me.
So we're rooting completely against you guys. We live in Vegas. That's why it's Vegas bench warmer. So being a Chiefs fan in Vegas after the last Raiders game was not fun. A lot of people wanted to come up and talk shit. I understood it. I got it. And they were happy. I got it. But I mean, there was people that were literally talking shit they were like, I'm like, you're a Raiders fan? They're like, yeah. Oh, you're a Chiefs fan? Oh, ha, ha, we beat you. I'm like, yeah, but that really isn't a shock. You guys are really good. No, we fucking suck. You're what? You're a Raiders fan? Do you know your record? Yeah, man, we have been good since we went to the Super Bowl. True, but do you know you've been halfway decent?
Well, that's a lie. It's a lie. Because the last time I went to Super Bowl was what, 83, 84?
No, the last time you went to Super Bowl, you got beat down by the Bucks in 2002. The year my son, 2003.
What?
Yeah, the year my son was born or whatever. Yeah.
We've been good since then. It's just
that's what I'm saying. So a lot of these fans that are coming up talking shit are fake.
All these fans that were talking shit the last time,
and those are the
just became fans when they moved to Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. And those are the ones that bother you the most because you can't talk shit to them because they don't know. Like you try to talk shit to them and you get an argument, and those are the ones like, fuck you, bitch, you get a real Raiders fan, and they're like, hey, that was a great game. I can't believe we beat you guys. That was so much fun. Like, I can't wait till next time. Like, we're really doing things. They're very calm and collective about the way they talk their shit. Even though they're not trashing you, they understand where they are and how big of a win that was. But you got people that y'all fucking suck. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop it right now. Yeah. What were some stats that stood out to you? Do you have the stats? Like, yeah, of course you have the stats. What did you like? Like, what did you like? Like, who did you think stood out or should have done better?
Well, who do I think should have done better? I think Jacobs could have run a little bit better.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't do horrible, but it wasn't like the first game.
No, yeah, you guys ran all over us the first game.
But I mean, I think he could have done better reading some
somewhere the holes and stuff were.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, he's right in line where he's been all season.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so can't really knock him, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
He played good. The biggest one that I would have to say would need to improve is Abram.
Oh,
Jonathan Abram.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he's our best defensive player, but when he makes a mistake, it's not a small mistake.
And you're mainly talking about that.
It's blown coverages. It's, you know, like when he's dead set, concentrated, everything on a line, like kind of so to say,
mm-hmm.
he's great if he makes the right read.
Okay.
I think what put him out of position in that play with Kelsey's touchdown was he saw Mahomes coming up to the line.
Of course, and Mahomes did that on purpose. Yes. So, he saw Mahomes run, and you have to react to Mahomes running.
But he's got to understand we're playing a Chiefs.
True.
And he's got to have confidence and trust in the rest of his defense to make something happen.
That's a very good point. I can't argue that.
Because, I mean,
yeah, I cannot argue that.
Abram can't do everything.
No, I see what you're saying.
Like, I mean, you can't bring the safety every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's a very good point.
So the front seven need to.
No, you're not going to cut them any slack for not being able to practice the whole fucking week?
Like,
I mean, because 10 of 11 of your starters, like 10 of 11 of your defensive players were on COVID.
So,
and then they have to go and play the Chiefs.
It was an issue, but it was a non-issue. The only way I could say it's an issue is if they installed a new game plan for this game, which they probably did.
Yeah, but not really. But they adjusted.
I mean, the Zoom calls and all that shit. Yeah, it's great. You know, you can learn the game plan, but you haven't done anything. But I mean, nothing's changed.
No, that's interesting.
From the last game.
It's almost like having a bye week and being rested.
Like we know what we're going up against. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you can knock them, but can't knock them.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
I'm saying where you cutting them slack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to cut them some slack for not. I mean, that's a tough task to not be able to practice and then to literally be like.
But I don't think I can cut them a whole lot of slack.
Okay. I understand that.
We have Max Crosby.
Yeah.
And
Max Crosby played great.
No, of course, yeah.
There was multiple times that he fucked shit up.
But the issue was Max Crosby played great. Arden Key didn't.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So all the focus is only on one side because Arden Key can't do shit.
Yeah.
Like Arden Key's improving.
Yeah.
From last year, but he's still shit.
Okay.
Like he's got a lot more improvement to go. So I mean, with all the focus on Crosby because he's doing shit, and Arden Key not really having any attention, and he still couldn't get anything done.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think we're making the right moves to improve the defense. It's just like after the game, we signed Vic Beasley, an outside linebacker, and then
Richie Incognito's done.
Yeah, he had foot surgery this weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about that because our front line, we've been without Trent Brown for 5-6 games.
Yeah.
Brandon Parker's been all over the line.
Yep.
I mean, we've gone through offensive. We haven't had the same offensive line because of injuries or COVID or whatever the case is.
Just with what's going on with the season.
We just got Colton Miller back during the Chiefs game.
Mm-hmm.
So Colton Miller went back to left tackle. Brandon Parker went back to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I can't. There's no way I can knock our offensive line at all. Because, I mean, we have the greatest center in the game.
Yeah. You can't knock your fullback for 2 drop passes that he should have caught.
Well, obviously, I said the offensive line.
Yeah. Just throwing people out there.
I didn't say the entire offense.
Yeah.
Like
that. I mean, there's not, in my opinion, there's not much to knock the offense.
Right.
There's a couple couple bad passes that should have been caught. One of the Aguilar was extremely hard, but he still should have caught it. The problem is when those passes happened and were dropped, they were literally momentum and game changing at that point in time.
Yeah.
Like that went from Aguilar's drop pass to you guys punting it, which is a totally difference in that situation.
And I mean, I'm not going to knock Aguilar. I mean, he's been playing fucking through the roof.
Especially, I mean, he can't play much. You couldn't play any worse than he did last year.
So, I mean, every receiver is going to drop a pass every now and then.
Yeah, of course. But y'all just had 3 real big drops.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that was the one game all season. Yeah. Well, the second game all season that we can't afford to drop those.
Yeah, games. Of course.
But I'd probably say 75-80% of the blame lies on the defense.
No. Okay.
And the play calling on defense.
See, look, I'm not gonna fault my defense because my defense sucks, and I knew they sucked. So I can't really fault them. Could they have played better? Yeah, fuck yeah. But they could have played better all season. There's been like 3 games that let me rephrase that. For some odd reason, the Raiders have figured us out on defense. I don't really know what the fuck it is. But John Gruden there's tons of times that there was one-on-one matchups with our defense where there was nothing we could do. They played extremely smart and confused the fuck out of our defense. They completed like 60% of your second down plays, multiple times for big chunks. I can think of multiple times that watching the game and we look like we have a stop and then 10 yards later it's another. Or Darren Waller getting covered by Sorensen and Sorensen just getting fucking ran over. Josh Jacobs running up the middle, busting, and it wasn't even like he was getting multiple yards. It was the way they were running, like physically dominating our defense. Like I was just like, fuck, here comes Devontae Booker, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh shit, here he comes. Like every single time you guys touched it, it was like, oh, no pressure whatsoever on the quarterback, which I think was extremely horrible. Because he stood in the pocket and did whatever the fuck he wanted. Like there was at one point in time he had only missed like 1 pass for like most of the game. Yeah. Like, and I remember telling my girlfriend, I'm like, dude, he is picking us apart. She's like, no, shut the fuck up. No, he's not. You need to stop hanging out with Geremy. I'm like, I keep trying to tell people they don't understand because I watch so much football, because I live in Vegas and I have to kind of talk nice with Raiders fans. And we cover a lot of Raiders stuff. I understand tremendously how much better they have gotten. My offense, look, there's some shit. I like the game plan, but I feel like we're not there yet. I feel like we're a couple notches away from getting our potential. Now, of course, not having Sammy Watkins in, not having Mitchell Schwartz in, just getting Eric Fisher back in our offensive line. What's that guy's name? Asamila, the guy that you said. Yeah, him. Not having him in the offensive line. Yeah, that hurts in our offense.
Not having him those last several games.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's so we were without Eric Fisher, him, and Mitchell Schwartz. So like we're playing like a Band-Aid patch in our offensive line, and I understand that. I love the way we're using Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I thought he had a very, very good game. I thought Bell was used great in spots, and they're slowly working him into it, which I can't wait to see. But I've watched our offense for a while, but in particular with Patrick Mahomes these last 3 seasons, and we're not there yet. Like it still seems like we're missing something. Like not a weapon, but maybe we're a touch too out there. Like, okay, perfect example. The pass down the sideline to Tyreek Hill. Arnett played it perfectly.
Yeah. Played
it perfectly. Except, well, why was that not a lob? Like, that I understand the play was designed to be that way. But at some point in time, y'all two need to realize that can't nobody catch him. I guess I'm just thinking I want more with Tyreek Hill like Travis Kelce and Mahomes have, and I'm taking that for granted. Because there was multiple times on a play that Mahomes ran, and Travis Kelce extended a play knowing he was going to run. Again, the play with the end zone, I can completely understand why Abrams didn't realize that because of the way that the play was ran. They ran Tyreek him out like this. You see what I'm saying? And so, but there was another play where Mahomes ran and he caught on the sideline. Kelce, that's another improvisation play. So I don't know. It's like, I think Andy Reid's just waiting to unleash some stuff. it's just watching it multiple times. I'm like, we don't seem like we're there. Like we seem like we have all the pieces and we have the game plan. I know it's stupid saying that about a team that's lost one game and we've put up 23 points in 24 straight games. But watching the team, we feel a little off. Our offense feels a second slower than what it should be. Our defense is fucked. And again,
I'm not wondering if your defense has something to do with it.
It could be, but this is the issue.
Like them being frustrated that your defense can't stop a fucking run.
It could be.
Or something.
But this is the issue that I have. Mahomes, you are a $500 million man. Please. I'm just saying, this is what you got to do. We got to be on point all the time when we play teams like this. Teams that can offensively keep us behind, or like the whole game, you guys were ahead of us, basically. I mean, yeah, 17-14 at half. We come out and score on the first drive. You guys come back out and score again. And then after that, we score. You guys come out. Like, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, the shit. But at the same time, it's like when we have a team that does that, you need one or two more stops in there. You guys had 5 touchdowns. Derek Carr threw 3. Did you have 5? 4. 4.
I think it was 4.
Yeah, 4. Derek Carr threw 3 touchdowns, and
you
Josh
guys
Jacobs.
You guys had 5.
We had 5. Josh Jacobs had a touchdown. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still in this belief that if you can score 30 points a game, you should win 90% of them. I'm not asking you defense. I'm not asking you to hold them. And look, I'm not going to have any excuses. We only really have a couple people out on the defensive line. They have a very simple game plan that the Raiders did. Double team Chris Jones, which they did the whole entire game, and chip away and stunt and block and shift on Frank Clark. And Derek Carr was basically not even touched.
Yeah, with only, I mean, he was pressured a little bit.
But I mean, there was.
But I mean, he was hit only once the entire game. I think in the first game, you guys got a sack or two against us.
But there was all. But even the times that he was pressured, he wasn't technically pressured because he was knowing where they were at and knowing what he was doing and was trying to extend the play with his legs.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, we can't. Like our defense was not. I don't think it was that good. I mean. The pick, yes, we had the turnover with Sorensen. That was amazing. He threw it right to us. You know what I will say is a bright spot, though? If you haven't watched our live stream of why they should get rid of field goals and kickers, this is why. Butker had 5 extra points and made all 5 of them. That is a hooray. I know that sounds like that's not that big of a deal, but he's missed 6 of them this year.
No.
The record is 8. The record for missed extra points is 8.
6 games left.
There's 6 games left in the fucking season, and he's 2 away from tying the record.
But you guys did set some franchise records, though, didn't they?
Yeah, we had
in this game.
We had we have 24 straight games. Well, that's the NFL history game. We have Patrick Mahomes set like 3 of them. We've won 46 to 47 out of the last. I had written a lot of this shit down. 24 straight games and 4 points. Andy Reid was 19-3 after a bye. He's 18-3, finishing for the second time, facing a team for the second season. There was a whole bunch of shit, but it's one of those things where it's just like a lot of it is Patrick Mahomes, and it's just like you're kind of getting used to this. Like I'm not talking shit, and I'm not trying to say, but like the first year, he's the fastest player in most seasons to do this. Like there's a tweet that had 3 categories: yards, touchdowns, and like wins or something like that in his first 3 seasons or 4 seasons. And he's first in all of them.
Yeah.
But he didn't play his first fucking season. So in his first 4 seasons, he is first in every category and only played one, and not every category, in like 3 of these categories. I think it's touchdowns, wins, and passing yards. And it might be touchdowns and interception ratio too. But he did not play his first year. He played 1 game. So it's just like, I'm not saying you're getting used to the stats, but he's breaking every franchise record that we have.
Yeah.
Like in 3 years, he's going to hold everything. There's nothing he's not going to hold. And that happens. And I mean, Derek Carr's probably going to be soon to break almost every record you guys have. It happens in this day and age.
With
with the way passing happens.
With the first, I think, what was it? The first drive,
Mhm.
the 75-yard drive, he went over 25,000 passing yards
Okay.
in his career.
Okay.
Now I don't know if that was
That's probably a record
franchise
for you guys, yeah.
or if it's what I don't know. I just seen that he went over 25,000 passing yards.
So it's probably your. So here it is. No. He's all time in. Patrick Mahomes, through 41 career starts, ranks NFL first in all in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and passing rating in the NFL. Out of everybody. That's like, I'm not saying that it's like he's putting together. I'm not saying that he's doing it. It's just you get kind of used to the small like these. Like, yeah, okay, that's great. You're gonna break records. We know this. I need another ring. I'm tired of you fucking here saying you have 3.
Right behind you. Too.
Yeah, we have this one where we've now won at least 9 games in 8 straight seasons, which is a franchise record. Just one of 10 teams to string that together in history. We have another one with the nearing a franchise record with success on the road. Marks its 8th straight road victory, second most in franchise history. Yeah, there's like a whole list of shit. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Every other week it's a franchise breaking thing. Yeah. Offensive consistency. It's also marked the 5th time in their last 6 games that they've topped 395 yards.
I will tell you, Derek Carr did have a higher QE rating than Mahomes in that game.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And that's only because the only reason why he had a better QB rating is because he completed more passes, basically. Mahomes completed more, but he missed 11 where he missed 8. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Derek Carr was 23 for 31. Mahomes is 34 for 45. And the 3 touchdowns to the 1 pick. Yeah, Derek Carr played really good. He carved us apart. That wasn't my trip. My trip was I don't want to see them get into the AFC Championship.
I just want a 3rd game.
I do too. I think the NFL needs a 3rd game. If anybody disagrees with this
season, I don't give a fuck what the NFL wants.
Fuck that. I'm telling you guys right now, the NFL is better when you have rivalries. And let's just take last year with Seattle and San Francisco. That was so exciting when they played on the last game of the season to see who won the division. Now, if they would have played again, did they play again? No, they didn't play again because they played the Packers. Who the fuck didn't Seattle lose? I don't remember. But when you play that 3rd time and you have rivalries like that, that's gonna fucking bother me. And you have rivalries like that, it makes it good, especially when you have 2 young quarterbacks that come from the same division. Playoffs. No, I don't want the playoff prediction.
Yeah, they would have lost to Green Bay.
Yeah, they lost to Green Bay, but I think they played them in the San Francisco played Green Bay in the conference game. Yeah, there it is. Green Bay lost to Seattle. Okay, I didn't know if I forgot the Niners beat the Vikings. Yeah, Green Bay beat Seattle, but I didn't know if the Niners played the Vikings or Green Bay Seattle. But so like last year, if they would have played Seattle and the Niners would have played each other, it would have been amazing. This year, if you could have the Chiefs versus the Raiders in the AFC Championship game, it is one of the longest and oldest NFL rivalries because it goes back to the AFL. Yeah. It is one of the most vicious and ferocious rivalries of all time. And it is the only reason why a team in the Midwest is in the AFC West. That's it. That's the only reason why. There's no reason we should be there. Yeah. But because of that rivalry, they don't split us up. So I think that'd be a great rivalry for the AFC Championship game. I don't think if we get it before the AFC Championship game, it's going to matter. I think it's got to be for the rights to go to the Super Bowl. That's the way it's intended. Got to have Al Davis and the Hunt family.
Well, we should be right where
Davis and the Hunt.
We should be right where you want us.
See, this is the issue that I have. I think, well, look, I would love to see us in there, but really, honestly, if the Raiders make the playoffs, I don't give a fuck. Let's just start with that.
You're watching the Super Bowl with me.
I don't give a fuck. Are you trying to say that the Raiders are making the Super Bowl right now? Is that
I'm
what
just saying. I said if
Are
the
you-
Raiders make the Super Bowl, you're watching it.
I know because you watched the Super Bowl with me last year. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I fucking know. I remember that.
I remember stupid shit like
you were
that.
sitting right there with us.
I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can remember
You
I
were
watched
sitting-
the Super Bowl with you.
Hey, you were sitting right there, but it was all free though. That was amazing too. It was us, and you were the Chiefs and the Niners fan.
Yeah.
Yep. And the Browns fan.
And I was still wearing Raiders gear.
Yep. And the Browns fan. So, look, we have a prediction video that comes out this Thursday, right before the game. Check it out. It's our picks. And then
We may have some NBA videos coming out sometime this week.
we may have some NBA videos coming
I
out.
gotta sit down and edit since I'm editing now.
Yeah, since he's editing now, because I hate editing.
Look, if you come over one day and you see my brain splattered all over that fucking computer,
I'll put it
you know what
immediately.
happened.
I'll immediately walk out, grab the camera, and go live, and be like, "Hey, oh, that's a joke.
It must have been that fucking editing.
Damn it! What happened to him? He died from fucking editing. What do you mean? Have you ever tried editing? The detective goes, I have, man. It's okay. I had to get rehab for it. Okay. Anybody that's edited before knows how annoying and a painstaking process it is, especially if you're not very good at it and you're just learning out.
Especially if you're me when you don't have patience.
Yeah, me neither. This is the problem. I don't have the patience, and I'll just quit. Like he's like, oh, I'm just gonna wait an extra week or two to put that NBA video out. Nope, I wouldn't have done that. Fuck it. It's done. It's done. That's me.
I can only edit so much.
Yeah, that's me.
Each week before I get irritated, and with working with the Apex stuff, I'm editing more of that now.
By the way, you go. Don't you leave here?
I go to Tampa at the end of January.
Okay.
God willing.
Okay.
Unless COVID shuts everything down again, I'll be in Tampa January 28th to February 1st.
There you go. No place, anytime soon.
Not that I know of. I don't think so. I don't think there's any. I mean, there's a Bay Area tournament, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Well,
And with the whole pause. What
yeah,
do they call it?
it's the Nevada
3-week
pause.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a pause. We're not
So,
in a lockdown in Nevada, but we do have a pause.
So practicing for Apex is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Because all the parks
Are closed.
and schools,
Are closed.
they're not closed, but they're not going to allow you to have lights.
They probably took the basketball hoops off again.
But they're not going to allow you to have lights in the parks and stuff.
Well, you don't got to worry about that then. You know what you do?
Well,
You know
with
what you
Apex,
do?
they practice. Their practice starts at 5:30.
Listen, you know what you do? How many of them motherfuckers have trucks?
Well, everybody's got cars, but where they practice, you can't.
Then you find
And
someplace.
the other place to practice, you can't because you got to walk down a walkway.
Then you
Down out by where car
practice in the
rides
parking lot. You practice in the parking lot.
Fucking park
In the parking lot. You practice in the parking lot. Old school. Go to the car. Make a left. I'll hit you. I promise you. Come on, Danny. It's just a knee scrape. You're fine. I got rocks in my hands. Y'all remember those days back in the day when you used to play dumbass shit as a kid?
Used to play in the rock.
Who didn't play in the rocks? Some of the shit that, like, have you ever gone back to places like, because I lived in Vegas for most of my life, so I can go back to places where we did stupid shit and I just look back like, dude, you're dumb. Why did we do shit like that?
Yeah.
Like when I almost blew up a church. Yeah. I didn't blow up, I'm sorry. Almost burned a church.
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, I did not mean that at all. This was years ago. Let's rewind that.
I ain't trying to have the cops come over
Let's
my house.
rewind that. I did not almost blow up a church. I threw a match off of the wall sitting on base, and
now you just made it worse because then you told him it was on base.
Yeah, and I watched it go down thinking it would go out, and the bitch didn't. And it fell into a whole bunch of brush, and that bitch caught on fire. And there was a church about 300 yards away, and there was nothing but dead brush all out there, and I ran.
I could tell you some of the shit I did, but then I'd get arrested.
I didn't even call the cops. I just ran. And then I ran home, and then I jumped over the wall to my house, and I watched to see whether the fire truck showed up. To see if it blew up. I ain't tell nobody. I immediately ran to my room and was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Next day, I'm already to school. I was like, join us next week. We don't know what the topic is.
I gotta think of something.
Yeah, he's gonna come up with the topic this week. I don't know why.
I don't know why. He asked me last night, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't know."
It might be off sports. No, we're just gonna come up with some shit. We're also gonna start working on some little videos. I'll do the editing on these because it's gonna take forever. But like starting to get the stuff where we're gonna revisit moments in sports history. We're gonna start with the most famous thing in Geremy's life, the most famous sports moment right now in Geremy's life. Go ahead and say it.
Fucking tuck rule.
We're gonna start with the tuck rule. So we're gonna try.
That motherfucker got another fucking bullshit ass fucking call last night.
So we're gonna try to come up with some videos like that, and we're gonna try to edit it. I don't know what's legal and what's not legal to use.
Or what? We're just gonna use it. Fuck
I'm
it.
just gonna use it. If it happens, it happens.
If they sue us, I ain't got shit for them to take.
They're
So
just copyrighted, and we're gonna strike out the YouTube thing. Yeah.
Look. The only thing they can take from me is my house, and good luck.
Well, I figured if we use still pictures, we'd be good in a lot of things as long as.
Give a fuck how we use the video from the game. It's been all over the fucking internet already.
Yeah, but some of them have like rights to that shit.
Everybody's used the video already.
So we'll figure some shit out like
We'll
that.
find somebody who's used the video, and then we'll take it from them. We'll steal it from them, and then we'll put in our description where we took it from.
Oh, okay.
And then, look, we got the video from here. So, hey, cops, if y'all want to do something.
No, stitches don't get no. We ain't stitching on nobody here. There's no stitching going on.
We'll go find a loophole somewhere.
Anyway, we're going to try to work on that. That's going to be the next project that we're going to work on. But join us next week. We'll come up with some type of video. We'll tweet out the topic. That's why you need to follow us on all of our social media. LV Benchwarmers for Twitter, Vegas Benchwarmers for Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And by the way, just in case y'all didn't know, I run the Twitter. So
yeah, I know.
He does the Instagram and the Facebook. So
I do the Instagram, Facebook, Buzzsprout.
All that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I run the Twitter. So
and if you don't want to watch our videos,
go to Buzzsprout.
You can go to Deezer, in all of them.
Anywhere
you can get a podcast, we're on there.
Also go to our tweet because I tweet out the podcast link. Yeah. So with that,
put me in, coach.
Peace.
Hey, stop this. Make sure you stop that.
I think that ended a while ago.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. And it won't let you download.